Hello, Freehold Church of God. I've been asked to make a little video, so I'm going to try to do that right now. It was 50 years ago. It's hard to believe. 1969 that I came to the church, and I became the drummer. I played for everybody all the time. And I have a lot of great memories of Freehold Church of God back in the day. I was the drummer for the Holy Echoes. Maybe the first drummer. I don't know, but those were great times when we traveled and sang here and there, and built relationships within the group. I'm thinking about something that happened early on when I was kind of new at the church. I remember one night, Brother Richard Worsley was going to take up the offering. And he said something like, "We're going to feature our musicians." I thought, oh, okay, we're going to play, and I guess we're each going to do a solo. So what do I know? So Thomas Simpson Sr. was on the guitar, and Brother Sessler was on the Hammond B3 organ. And man, we were playing, and it was good. And the organ was featured for a bit, and then the guitar was featured, and I thought, well, here it goes. I guess I'm going to do a drum solo. So they stopped, and I went crazy and did this mad dog drum solo. And when I finished with a big kaboom, and I looked up, and Brother Worsley was standing in the pulpit, and he had his eyes closed and his head bowed, and he said, "Jesus." And my good friend, the infamous one and only Willie Thorpe, who I was very close to, the late Willie Thorpe, says to me, "Man, what's the matter with you? You act like you got a demon or something." I said, "What? What?" He said, "Yeah, man, the people thought you went crazy." And I did notice some people were stepping up out of their seat, and I don't know if they're going to the back or going out the door. I don't know what they're doing. So I said one of my classic statements to Willie. I said, "Well, I didn't know no better." So that became the famous line between us. Every time I did something that was kind of strange, he would remind me of that. Yeah, I didn't know no better. Uh, I learned to eat collard greens. I still love them today. And chicken wings, man, that's living. I don't have time, I guess, to name all the people that have gone on. I think about the Amen Corner over there, Sister Austin, or Mother Austin, Mother Brown, and I can't think of all of them. But of course, Mother Williams, yeah, Mother Hurt, and then there's Deacon Hurt. And all the casts and characters of those days. I mean, it was larger than life. I just never forget those people. Then, of course, Alfonso Menendez. Boy, I wish he was still around. I'd love to talk to him. You know, maybe 10 years ago or so, he found me in California. I was a pastor then, solo pastor. And he would call me every now and then. He'd tell me about his adventures in revival and stuff like that. And I'll never forget his laugh. When he would talk, he always had that laugh. And I treasure those memories and feel privileged that he would think enough of me to call me across the whole country and talk to me. Well, in a week, I'm going to be 70 years old. What? Did you hear that? I'm going to be 70 years old. Me and Pastor Gerald Cobbs are the new old people. Hello, Pastor Gerald. We're the old people now. I guess I'm retired. I don't know. I'm still active. I'm going to be officially a retired Church of God minister pretty soon. And I don't know how all this happened. I was young and now I'm old. I mean, good grief. But I rather wear out than rust out, I want to tell you that. I'm part of a good church here, a real good church in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's where I live. A little over 4 years ago, I was on staff at a large church in Georgia, and that's why I lost my wife. My wife for 40 years. And man, unless you go through something like that, you have no idea how terrible it is. So, those that are listening to this tape today, if you're widowed, my heart goes out to you. Man, I was not ready for this kind of pain. Matter of fact, I didn't know this kind of pain existed. So I'm okay. I'm moving forward. I'm involved in a prison ministry. Once a month we go there and we preach at a rehabilitation place. I go there every Tuesday morning and share the word. I teach a Wednesday night class, so I'm active, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm just trying to think everything I want to say. Oh, one time we're having a street service downtown Freehold, and I'm going to tell you this: I saw a drunk sobered right in front of my eyes. They prayed for him. The people they prayed for him, and that guy sobered up. Now, I want to tell you another thing that's kind of funny. We were over at some kind of big anniversary service when Pastor Richard Worsley was in the building next to the bar in Long Branch. And it's still funny. I shouldn't laugh. You decide if it's funny. So it was a big deal, There was a lot of people. Man, the place was packed out. And a drunken woman come in. A drunken woman come in. My rule is I don't mess with drunks too much. You never know what they're going to do. So, Brother Worsley is serious about this. So that lady comes up for prayer. And when they gathered around her, man, Brother Worsley prayed up a storm. And, it was really dramatic and powerful. And got all done with the prayer. And the lady says, I didn't feel nothing. And she stumbled out the door. That was a crazy mess. I have so many memories. I don't want to hog the time. But I love you guys. And I just can't name all the names. I got to name one. Mother Williams. Man, that lady loved me, looked after me. She was a real mother. She always encouraged me. There's just too many. And most of them are gone, so a lot of you don't know who in the world I am. But Freehold Church of God is part of the fabric of my life for the rest of my life. I love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Group hug. Yeah, there's your hug. Have a great evening. God bless you.